Well, the FM24 early access is finally out. It actually came out Thursday, but you're watching this on Monday. It's complicated. I'm starting all new saves on Monday, just to make it a little bit easier for me to get ahead on videos. So that's why it's coming out on a Monday, not on a Friday. Yeah, you'll get the gist of it. I do. So, in case you aren't aware of, we are doing Newcastle United on the new Your World mode, which is any players who signed for Newcastle prior or after the 3rd of July aren't at the club. So that is Tino Livramento, Lewis Hall, and Harvey Barnes. They are not at the club at this current time of stage. Unless we sign them, we might do. We might not. We might sign one of them. Obviously, I know if we've signed one because I've all these videos are being recorded live on stream, so it just makes it so much easier. Because if you still want to watch on YouTube, you can. If you want to watch on Twitch, you can, but don't make any spoilers. If you want to watch on Twitch and YouTube, brilliant, absolute brilliant. So if you haven't already, please give my Twitch a follow. That's twitch.com/JackPlaysFM1. And without further ado, let's get cracking. Rebuilding Newcastle. Hello and welcome to part 1 of my very first FM24 save. Yes, it's on the beta. The full game ain't out until November 6th, but we are starting our career with Newcastle United. I mean, surely it can go better than last year, because I'm not going to remind you about what happened last year with Tottenham Hotspur. But let's just hope we don't get sacked within the first 6 months. That's all I'm asking. But as you can see, we have been hired by Newcastle United. Newcastle have today confirmed the appointment of Jack Clatworthy as their new club manager. Eyebrows have certainly been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced inexperienced is the wrong word. I've been playing Football Manager for over 20 years. Well, no, not 20 years. I'd say at least 7 years, maybe 10 years, maybe closer to that. And he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at St James's Park. That's another reason why I'm Newcastle, because my favourite team, Exeter, also play at St James's Park. But I mean, yeah, that's basically why I've chosen them. He replaced his previous manager, Eddie Howe. Never heard of him. So current reputation is actually 4 stars. That's actually pretty good, pretty decent when we want to try and sign top quality players. Like I don't know if Hendrick's on the game. I presume he is, but I think he's going to Real Madrid. My brother says we can sign him. I don't really know. In terms of transfers, no transfers off limits. We're just going to build a Wonder Kid 11. That's just going to make Newcastle the best team in the world. Media prediction is 5th. Don't need to worry about that too much. Yeah, just get through with this bit. Team put best 11 is Pope in goal. A back for Trippier, Shah, Botman, Target, Longstaff, Gimaresh, Tonali. He's still there? Obviously he's not, is he? Because this is on Your World. That might change in a minute. I don't think Tonali's actually at the club. Almiron, Jolinton. When did Tonali actually join? Because I do not know. Is it before June 27th? I really don't know. So, board want us to develop players using the club's youth system. Don't really know how good their youth system is. Then they want us to grow the club's reputation, increase commercial revenue, and work within the range budget. That's all fine. I can do that. I can do that quite easily. I don't know how easy it will be on this game because it's a completely different game. End of this season, qualify for the Champions League should be quite easy. Challenge for the FA Cup. Okay, we'll try. We will try. Be competitive in the Champions League. Let's just hope for an easy Champions League draw. Unlike in real life where I don't know who they got. Like PSG, Milan. I don't know if they got another team like that. Be competitive in the Carabao Cup. In other words, they don't care about it. Is that new? No, I don't think it is new. So supporters want us to play attacking football, high tempo pressing football, entertaining football. That's my kind of football. I think that me and the fans will get along. qualify for the Champions League. They want us to do get the better of our rival Sunderland if we happen to play them. Last time I checked, Sunderland are in the Championship. I don't think they'll be in the Premier League anytime soon. So, arrange an inter-school friendly? No, I don't want to do that. Arrange a meeting with staff every month, if so please. Right, save that. Come on. Club vision. We've already been through all this, so we can accept that. Newcastle players, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Right, we'll create just a quick tactic now. It might change in the next episode, so we'll just do a gegenpress. We'll just do a gegenpress 4-3-3 for now. What else do they suggest? So they suggest a vertical tiki-taka. That's fine. A diamond. Wow. Could be first for this FM. I might play a diamond. 5 at the fine. Yeah. We'll keep it on the 4-3-3 for now, but I suspect that might change. But let's take a look at the squad, see what's different about it. Bearing in mind, I'm not a Newcastle fan. I have no idea who plays for them in real life. They've still got Karius. When did Sandro Tonali join? Because I'm sure he joined like just recently, but appears to me he hasn't. I don't know. I really don't know who. I don't know when he signed. I really don't know. It's on your world. I mean, yeah, that's obvious. So they've got Anthony Gordon, pretty good player. I've got to sort this out. That's better. Right. So our best player at the club is Bruno Guimaraes. Who is he? He is a Brazilian centre mid, deep line playmaker. Can also do a job in defensive mid, but I think he's a bit better as attacking than he is as a defensive mid. Who's he play for? Olympic Lyonnais. Don't know who they are. Yeah, it's a pretty decent player. Who's their second best player? Alexander Isak. He's a striker. 70. Oh my god, he must be good. He must be. Is he like the next Ibrahimovic? He's only 23. I thought he's like at least late 20s. So, good striker. Sandro Tonali, obviously he's having a bit of troubles in his in real life. I suspect he won't be on this game for long. There we've got Sven Botman. Looks like a really good centre back. 6'4". It's my kind of defender. Who else do we have? We've got Callum Wilson. 3.5 stars. Is he really? 90k a week. Shame he ain't gonna play. No, he might play. Who else do we have? We've got Kieran Trippier. Free kick maestro. Absolute best free kick taker ever. And what's this corner like? 7. Oh yes. Got ourselves a dead ball specialist. Who else do we have? We've got Joe Linton. What is he? Is he? I thought he's a striker. It turns out he's a centre mid. That's fine. I think we've got some pretty decent players, but what kind of dross do we have? A lot. We've got a lot of youngsters in the squad. That's what I'm getting. So Remy Savage is probably going to go by the end of this episode. Actually, I probably won't do any transfers in this episode. So all of the transfers will be announced in the next episode. And don't forget, it's the beta. So at a new FM, don't forget. Please let me know down in the comment section what content do you want me to make. Do you want me to make a dedicated video on set pieces, which I'm not very good at, but I'll give it a go. Do you want me to make a dedicated video to the new transfer hub, which we could take a look at in this now? Well, so I'm just going to offer Remy Savage out. I don't know who he is. He's a youngster, so we're going to offer him out via the transfer room. That just looks like bog standard, but it just says offer via transfer room. See if it makes any difference, but I very much doubt it. So, in terms of the squad, anyone who is 2.5 star current ability is really on the chopping block. Apart from Elliot Anderson, who's got decent potential. What is he? He's a good championship player? Might use him this season, might loan him out. My Christ, he played for Bristol Rovers. We both played at the same ground. Didn't even know it. Who else do we have? Who do we have? Who's our goalkeeper? So we've got Karius. Okay, 2.5 stars. Darlow, Gillespie, Pope, Dubravka. I mean, they're all pretty decent goalkeepers. They all look like they could be at least first choice. I reckon I really do want to sell at least a couple of them. They're all over 30. I mean, that's not my kind of style. I prefer under 20s. No, under 30s. Under 30s. That's my kind of players. Anyone over 30 should really be selling them, which is probably most of the squad, I think. No, that's probably like 50, maybe just a quarter of the squad, which is over 30. So I can live with that. I don't think there's anything else. Let's look at the transfer. So any transfers that were previously coming into after the 3rd of July, which I don't know who they were, are not coming in at all, which is why we've got such a high transfer budget. We've got pretty much 100 million and 500,000 spare wage budget. And looking at the squad, it's pretty big. How big is the squad? Just for a little comparison. My good God. 35 people. 35 people in the squad. Wow! But that is absolute ridiculous. I have got some major transfer business to do, which I will tell you all about in the next episode. So I think that's pretty much it. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at the development centre just to see if we've got any good young players. I mean, there's one first team candidate, Lewis Smiley, 4-star potential. So nothing. Oh, we've got 1 5-star potential. That's Yankuba Minta. Where's he on? He's on loan at Feyenoord. But look at his value. Only 18 years old. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty impressive. Any under 18s with? Not really, no. Got apart from that, Lewis Smiley, who was apparently a first team candidate. I don't think he is. Probably could do with a loan spell. What's his potential? Says he's a Skybit Championship player. I don't think he is. He's probably more like League 2, but he might be one for the future. He might break into the first team. I very much doubt it, but what's our finances looking like? That's fine. I don't think we really need to pay much attention to this. What sort of facilities do we have? We've got adequate academy, average training facilities. Is that some sort of joke? Newcastle United have average training facilities. You'd think they'd have, you know what? We're gonna do this now. They're probably gonna reject it, but I suspect they are gonna reject it because I've just literally arrived as manager. But we'll hit continue just to see if it does get rejected. I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I can just skip this. I'll just attend this meeting now. Just quite quickly. Kieran Trippier is our captain. Yep. Don't know what that means yet. Yeah. That's all fine. Joe Willock, 3.5 star. Is he really gonna be that good? I don't think he is. We'll move on for that. Yeah, I don't really like dealing with coaches. I don't really like dealing with the staff. It's not really my kind of thing. Do we have a technical director in the? Oh, right, man. Yeah, I can do the rest of that. So we do have yikes, Jesus Christ. We've got 13 scouts. I mean, that's a lot of recruitment team members. Obviously, too many for me. So we're allowed 12. Why do we need 12 coaches? I mean, that seems a bit obsessive. We don't need to worry about that because we're not going to look at staff this episode. Not any episode. So I will think I'm going to probably leave it here for this episode. Any transfers I do, if I do make any, which I doubt it. I might do, I might not. I still really don't know. I will probably announce them. Actually, I will announce them in the next episode. So I will see you all tomorrow where we'll be playing our first ever Premier League matches and, more importantly, our first ever matches on FM24 against Brentford and Man City. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.